We defined what a vulnerability is. Now let's go deeper, because vulnerabilities are not all the same. They can exist in different layers of a system: software, networks, people, physical environments, and system configurations. Understanding these categories helps us identify where risk truly lives. Let's begin with software. A software vulnerability is a weakness in code or application logic that can be exploited. These often come from programming errors, poor input validation, or buffer overflows. SQL injection flaws and unpatched libraries are major risks. For example, if a developer forgets to validate user input, an attacker might inject malicious SQL commands into a login form. The software behaves in a way it was never intended to. Known vulnerabilities remain open for attackers to exploit if you fail to patch. If a company fails to apply a security patch, known vulnerabilities remain open. These are often invisible to users, but extremely dangerous. Now let's move to networks. A network vulnerability exists in how systems communicate. Examples include open ports, weak firewall rules, unencrypted communication, and insecure Wi-Fi networks. Misconfigured routers are also a major factor. Imagine a company using public Wi-Fi without encryption. An attacker performing a man-in-the-middle attack could intercept sensitive data. Consider a server with unnecessary open ports. Each open port is like an unlocked window. The more exposure, the higher the risk. Now this one is extremely important. Humans are often the weakest link in cybersecurity. A human vulnerability happens when people make mistakes or are manipulated. Examples include weak passwords or clicking phishing emails. Falling for social engineering is common. Technology may be strong, but if someone gives away their credentials, the attacker doesn't need to hack anything. They are simply walking through the front door. This is why cybersecurity training is critical. Security is not only digital. A physical vulnerability involves weaknesses in the physical environment. Examples include unlocked server rooms, exposed USB ports, stolen laptops, or a lack of surveillance cameras. Digital protection can be bypassed. If someone can physically access a system, they may bypass many digital protections. Imagine a data center with no restricted entry. An attacker could plug in a malicious device. Physical security is a critical part of cybersecurity. You must protect the hardware just as much as the software. Finally, configuration vulnerabilities. These occur when systems are not set up securely. The software and hardware may be safe, but the setup is wrong. Examples include default passwords left unchanged, admin accounts exposed, or overly permissive user privileges. Cloud storage set to public is a massive risk. One of the most common real-world incidents is leaving cloud storage publicly accessible. No hacking required, just misconfiguration. Let's connect this. A system is made of layers, and vulnerabilities can exist in any of those layers. Cybersecurity is not just about code. It is about protecting every layer, because attackers look for the weakest point in the entire chain. Always monitor every category. Let's reflect. If a company uses strong encryption but employees reuse the same password everywhere, where is the vulnerability? It's human. If the company installs secure software but forgets to update it, where is the vulnerability? It's software. Analyze risk by these categories. In the next video, we will look at the actors behind the threats. Who are the people or groups that exploit these vulnerabilities? Understanding the attacker mindset is key to defending against them. See you in the next part of the course. Goodbye.